Today I'm going to quickly show you how to take this from this to this to this all the way up to this if you wish. This base here has the exact same footprint as all three of these. I've set up a special viewing area as well, so it's all in metal, so you can see through it, see the aspect of what we're doing. I can explain to you how the trap works. Well, that's what's a trap, but the trick that loses most of the loot into the external walls, which means if a raider doesn't know the walls are there, he's going to have to fight through the side walls to get to the loot as well. He will still get some of the loot, but most of it will fall down the back and get trapped within the gaps that are made here. It's the simplest design, taken from a simple shape, which can be made by solos, groups, clans, anyone that wants to. It can be made in any specific way that anybody wants to make it. If anyone doesn't know how to do the split wall trick, I'll show you here. The tool cover goes in the middle, the split walls cover it, giving it an extra layer of protection, with the added benefit of the high stone walls. So if someone raids from the side and try to fortify your base, it's going to confuse them from the outside because they can't get the footprint, because they can't see the walls as you take it higher up. For a solo player, it's not very expensive either to get this up. For a couple of groups, it's not expensive. You can be taken into any shape or form you want, as high as you want. It gives you sneaky little areas where you can shoot down and defend from start to finish. Quickly show you some of the viewing areas. You can see down the sides as people are coming into the cupboard, if they take down the doors. You can still get that last chance to take them out before they take the last cupboard out. The base can go as high as you wish. The loot room has to go on the third floor for the walls to take effect. As you can see, as they break through the actual boxes, because they're all code locked, which is extremely important, as they hatch it down, some will fall down the side. Now, this is designed to prolong the raid, to give you time to defend and hopefully automatically despawn some of the stuff if you're offline, just to catch them out. So if they don't come with enough explosives, rockets, they are going to lose some. Now it's not going to lose all, but it will lose some. We've taken the base to the extreme, if you like, which you can see is a lot bigger and never going to be done by a solo on a week wipe. Maybe a 2-week wipe could be possibly done, but you're looking at a group size of 4 to a clan. The external walls can be brought out as well. As you see on this one, I've actually put an extra skin of walls round as a honeycomb. That honeycomb acts as an extra layer of defence, dropping down. But for a solo starting out, it doesn't take that much to get this up. And later on, we'll show you using a base we built earlier, an actual rocket C4 and a rocket and C4 raid on it to show you how sturdy and hard it is to get into it. It doesn't pay back for what it takes to get in. It just doesn't do it. This being the centre point of the whole thing, having that split cupboard in the middle, and the high walls which go in place to stop people from towering in as well, because it does catch them. And your radius is quite good. If you look at the radius in this cupboard, way back. So your build zones here, can't build in there, so you have to move back even further. So that drop, you're going to catch that high external wall, somebody's going to jump on top, but there's also a hidden little area. If you do a floor above there and put the floor tiles on, people walking on top of that and get into it will actually get caught in the spikes, so the spikes take you down as well if you go into the room that way. Just adds that extra little bit of defence to keep people from getting into the boxes. I mean, no base is raid proof, that's an impossible term. For anyone that doesn't know how to make these, it's simple. Take it away, triangle in, triangle in, triangle in, Again, take away from this side. It's important that you bring the triangles back in from this side. You can't do it from the other side, you will not get the split wall. That gives you the split straight away. So straight away you've got an easy to make base. You can stone this area up. Get your doors on, get your drop boxes in. Get your walls up. Just build out as and when you get the actual loot and resources to do it. Some key points to note as you're building this up. This is just a demonstration. The bars are just there so you can see through it. So if you're confused in how it's been built, you can see it's a skeleton rather than a solid structure. Nice and simple. There's nothing massive, complex about it. It's extremely easy base to put together. The high external walls just add that extra protection, and no one early game is going to try and take that out unless you're unfortunate enough to build next to a clan. We come to the bigger element. This is the exact same footprint as over there. The only difference is we've brought one square out and triangles all the way along to the corner points. Triangles again, square. See? Nice and simple. Just adds another layer of honeycomb, adding rockets to be used. Hatches there for access and defence. So if you are getting raided coming through, if they come through the walls, you have got some line of defence to block them off whilst you're trying to defend it. I showed you earlier, when you come up you have got a split wall here that you can use. It gives you a little angle to get through to them just as they're coming through. But bear in mind, if you put doors in the bottom bit or the walls that you put in, that's going to block your view. In this larger base that we've used, it's actually got walls, so the splits don't come to effect until you're higher up, but it gives that effect all the way through there. As you come up, you can see again, this is giving you angles from all around from down below, so even if they get the cupboard and they're still working their way up, you can still defend it as long as you can. Go into the boxes, like so. Nice and easy. We built this as a solid stone and done a demonstration piece on how many rockets and how many C4 would take to get through it.
go